Hey, how's it going everyone? Travis here. I haven't owned an Apple Watch since the Series 1, and I've wanted to pick one up after the Series 4 came out. They gave it a larger screen size, and then the next year put in an always-on display, and finally this year, there's a set of new sensors. So today I went to the Apple Store and picked up both the new Series 6 and the Watch SE, as well as one of those new loop bands. I'm super excited to check it out, so let's go ahead and go to my overhead camera and unbox some new products. Now that we've paired and set up the watches, here's my quick initial thoughts on the Series 6 and the Watch SE. Starting with these new loop bands, they're super comfortable and they stretch over your hand and onto your wrist to fit perfectly. Apple provides 10 different sizes and I'm wearing a size 6 band. There's a convenient tool that you can print out to fit it over your wrist and figure out which size you want. There's also a braided version. I didn't purchase it for myself as it was rather expensive and I didn't think that a fabric watch band was suitable for me. But I asked to try it out in the store and I really should have pre-ordered it. It's a super comfortable band and I imagine it to be way more breathable, especially if you're doing exercise, which is a big focus of the new Series 6 watch. And the Series 6 watch is way snappier than I expected. Hits really fast. My last Apple Watch was the Series 1, so of course it's going to change drastically. Flicking through the app screen is super fast and launching or changing apps was instantaneous. There wasn't a single hiccup that was noticed. Although comparing to the S5 processor found in the Series 5 and the Watch SE, the speed improvements aren't really noticeable. To play with the new sensors, I took an ECG reading, and turns out I'm not dying particularly fast. But it is pretty cool to be looking at charts of your own heartbeat, and every once in a while I'll be checking back just to take some measurements and see how I'm doing. The new blood oxygen sensor is pretty cool as well. I took a few readings and it ranged from 93 to 97. Still pretty healthy, but I'm not too sure exactly how this works. I know it has something to do with the color of blood reflecting back into the sensor, but I took a few readings completely holding my breath, and then some more just breathing out as much as possible, and those were some of the highest results that I've gotten. $96. The new always-on display is 2.5 times brighter than the previous Series 5 watch. This is really surprising for me, as that means that the older model really didn't have a usable always-on display. As for when you interact with the watch, the display is super bright and crisp, and the new larger size is just so much better than the old 40mm that I was used to. Raise to Speak is a new feature that was introduced in watchOS 5. It's new to me and it's really great. It's just a really convenient way to interact with Siri without needing to press a button or use any hot words. And with the new improvements to Siri in iOS 14, it's just a great way to interact with the voice assistant. And as I was testing Siri, I realized that the speaker is way louder now and I can clearly hear Siri's response to me. As for the Watch SE, I'm just amazed that they're offering it at the $279 price point. This version will be great with most users, it's packed with features, and I think Apple will get a lot more people into computational watches with the SE model. Again, this is not a review. I only picked up the watches today, so I'll need to give them a fair try before that video comes out. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel to get notified for that video when it comes out. Anyways, like the video if you liked it, comment down below to chat with me, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.